Hey everyone, welcome back. Our next guest is a multi-instrumentalist, singer, songwriter, and producer from New York City who got the music bug after watching Jamie Foxx's Oscar-winning performance in the biopic Ray. He, inspired by Donny Hathaway, Lew developed his own interest in composition and storytelling. And last year, he debuted his single Retwist, featured on a number of Spotify playlists, and just recently surpassed 3.1K streams. And he's here to tell us more about his upcoming projects. Please welcome Lew Mckenzie. Hey, Lew, what's up?
Thank you. Glad to be here virtually. Doing well. How are you doing?
We're good. Welcome. Congratulations on, just forging through and forging forward despite the circumstances. I know recently you had a performance at the Boogie Down Grind.
Yes.
And so it's how's that been for you? Like getting back out into the public and being with people?
That was a quite an evening because we were just doing a duo show, me and my friend Fresco, and it started to pour. And we had our equipment out in the rain. And the minute they called us out on, well, not on stage, but outside to perform, the skies just opened up, started raining on my keyboard, this drum set. So, it just looked real bad. And I started to beat myself up. We started to question why we even out here. And then we just made it into a tiny desk sort of vibe inside Boogie Down. And it was amazing. Everybody was close. It was intimate. We had a lot of crowd participation. And this was my first gig since last year, pre-pandemic. So it was just good to be in a room with great energy and to feed off the crowd. And I'm waiting to do it again. I'm waiting for the next opportunity. Because once you start performing, it's like a drug. You need it and you continually look for it.
Yeah, it's like you look forward to that exchange. But from what I hear, from what you just shared, what I heard was that you was blessed with the cleansing.
I wish I could call it that. That was just a lot of rain, and but it was something. I'm really glad it turned out to be as good as it did, because it was questionable at first, really questionable.
Right. It was a big storm. I'm assuming that was the day that we had that really, really big storm, right? And you said you were outside, and all right, we got visitors now.
Sorry about that.
Gotta love the Zoom. It's all good. But going back to the questionable presentation, that was your first time being outdoors with public since the pandemic, and here it pours on you, and then somehow you were able to just adjust the circumstances and relocate inside, creating a vibe. You've got this lovely streaming going on, and as far as I'm concerned, you're still forging forward. You know what I mean? You've got a new EP on its way. So let's talk about that.
Well, the EP, we recorded it last year in the middle of the pandemic. I recorded it in Brooklyn at the studio called Little Cheddar. It didn't start out as a project. We just started doing one song. We didn't know what to expect of it, but organically it just continued to grow. And we ended up recording from about April all the way to December. And, we finished up with this pretty beautiful project. We don't know what we're going to do with it as of yet. We're still working through some things, but it just felt good because throughout the whole pandemic, we didn't know what was going to happen, when we were going to be able to perform again. So just to come into this little community of creatives that I know and to create this work that we're proud of, I'm almost nervous to put it out in the world. It's something that I like to hold on to. I'll never forget it because of the circumstances. But as an artist, you want to share your work with people. You want people to appreciate what it is that you put into the world. So ultimately, I'm gonna have to release it sooner or later. But
right. You're gonna have to let go.
Right. I just enjoy being able to listen to it and know that this is something that we did, and just enjoy it before I put it out there. We put out 2 songs so far from it, Journey and Masterpiece. Those were released, but we remixed them a little bit, and we're gonna re-release them again once the project comes out.
So how many altogether on the EP?
6 songs.
Six. And it sounds like it was an emotional moment. You got a lot going on over there.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. It's all good. This is the virtual world we're living in.
Sorry about that.
How about we end on this note? What are you going to be presenting for us today? Because I know we're getting an exclusive here on Open.
I'm gonna do this song called Masterpiece. I think it perfectly represents how I felt during the pandemic and how I feel about music. So it's my gift. As I said at Boogie Down Cafe, I dedicate that song to all the people, you know, that are riding with me, that are pulling for me. That's my gift to everyone. So we'll be performing Masterpiece today.
Bravo, bravo. Thank you. All right, well, don't go anywhere because we have to take a quick break. But when we return, Lew Mckenzie is going to perform Masterpiece for us. You don't want to miss.